Hi, this is Tom Frye with Deliberate Family Ministries, where we strive to inspire hope, healing, and freedom in your family. This week, I wanted to address a question I received from a listener who asked about how to live self-sacrificially without completely exhausting our financial or emotional resources. This is a great question, and it's one that resonated with me deeply because for many years I struggled with the same thing. After all, Jesus said, if anyone wishes to come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. So how is it that we can deny ourselves and follow Jesus' example of being a servant and not eventually come to a place of burnout? I mean, let's face it, Mom and Dad, it's like a good friend of mine often says, parenting is not for weenies. It requires a lot of hard work, lost sleep, and financial investment. And living out the words of Philippians 2, 3, and 4, which says, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but rather in humility value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interest, but each of you to the interest of others. That sounds a lot like parenting, but it really applies to every area of our life. So the answer to this dilemma I also found in Jesus' example. In Jesus, we see someone who constantly poured himself out, teaching, healing, and serving. But we also read about Jesus retreating to quiet places to spend time with God, taking naps on boats, and having dinner with friends. Today, we would call that self-care, which reminds me of the instructions we hear before every flight. You know the one about putting on your oxygen mask before assisting your children or others. This can feel selfish, but the truth is, if we don't care for ourselves, the help we are able to provide others is greatly limited. If, however, we take time to rest, to spend time with God and with family and friends, we will be regularly refreshing our spirit. My pastor often says we can't pour from an empty cup, but we should work to be so full that when people bump into us, we can spill some of God's love all over them. As parents, one of the best examples we can give our children is to live self-sacrificially. And the only way we can do that is to daily make sure that we are also taking care of our minds, our bodies, and our spirits. If you have a question about parenting, marriage, or spiritual growth that you would like for me to address in an upcoming Deliberate Moment, or if you'd be interested in scheduling some one-on-one or some group life coaching, or possibly if you would like to bring my family to your church for a Deliberate marriage, parenting, or discipleship event full of teaching and also some music from the Frye Family Band, we would love to hear from you. You can email us at info@DeliberateFamilyMinistries.com. And be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Until next week, this is Tom Frye reminding you to live deliberately.